A very good evening and thank you so much for joining us tonight on BeeTv Major News at 6, reaching you live from Benin City, the Edo State capital, Nigeria. My name is Oluwatoyin Oyidola. Let's take a look at the highlights of tonight's bulletin.
Most of all, glory be to God Almighty. We thank God Almighty for peaceful elections.
Let's go inside. Let's go inside. Let's go inside.
We drew the INEC officers to the order of PDP obtained by them that says that the inspection materials should start with the voters register.
We are gathered here because we have to protect INEC with the security agencies, because we have it in good authority that they had a meeting about 4 days ago where they planned that they want to burn that INEC.
Thought it wise to bring this to the school. The education is from the school.
I was at home when I received a phone call that I should come to the market. Our shops are on fire. And by the time I arrived, everything has gone. We don't really know what caused the fire, but we are working in collaboration with Kano State Fire Service and the owners of the shop, which I am part of them.
Today we're privileged to be partnering with the German delegation for industry and commerce in Nigeria to bring this conference to businesses in Lagos and in other parts of Nigeria.
Today, I invite you all to view Nigeria not merely as a market, but as a strategic launch pad for your next phase of growth in the West African region.
The Edo State Governor-elect, Senator Monday Okwewulu, and Deputy Governor-elect Dennis Idahosa have presented their certificate of return to the Oba of Benin, His Majesty Oba-Ewaya II. BeeTv News Best Orator reports that Oba-Ewaya II congratulated them and assured them that his palace is open to receive them anytime. The report.
That was the presentation of the certificate of return of the Edo State Governor-elect, Senator Monday Okwewulu, and his deputy, Right Honorable Dennis Idahosa, to the Oba of Benin, His Royal Majesty Oba-Ewaya II, CFRO Oba of Benin. Speaking, Senator Monday Okwewulu said they were in the palace of the Royal Majesty to thank him and to present to him their certificate of return after same was presented to them by the Independent National Electoral Commission a few days ago in Abuja.
To also let you know, we have received certificate of return. I and my deputy were yesterday to present our certificate of return.
Responding, His Royal Majesty Omonobanedo Ukwu-Akpolokpolo Ewaya II, CFRO Oba Benin, appreciated the dignitaries who accompanied Senator Monday Okwewulu and his deputy on the visit. He congratulated the governor-elect and the deputy governor-elect. He appreciated God for the peaceful election and urged the visitors to join him, thank God for the peace in Edo State, noting that he is still praying for the peace to be sustained.
Most of all, glory be to God Almighty. We thank God Almighty for peaceful elections. We had to pray very hard. We thank God for hearing our prayers. Even now, we are still fasting and praying that the peaceful election continue to be peaceful outcome.
Oba-Ewaya II said the palace door is open to them anytime as the palace is ready to receive them whenever they want to visit. He urged the governor-elect, Senator Monday Okwewulu, to fulfill his promises to Edo people once he is sworn into office.
Remember when you were coming so late the other day, and I said it was getting, I said, no, even if it was 1 a.m. or 2 a.m., I was going to wait for you.
Prayers were offered for Senator Modio Kwebulu and Right Honorable Dennis Idahosa. Some dignitaries who were present at the palace include the senator representing Edo North Senatorial District, Senator Comrade Adams Eriku Shomole, Edo Deputy Governor, Right Honorable Kamri Philly Shuaibu, former Deputy Governors of Edo State, Dr. Pius Igbirame Odubu, Mr. Lucky Egosase Imasuen, Senator Mafi Uruhide, Pastor Sage Izeyamu, Honorable Ehiozuwa Johnson Agboima, and the Minority Whip Edo State House of Assembly Osamoyi Atu, amongst others. Best Orator reporting for BeeTv News.
The inspection of electoral materials used for the conduct of the September 21st, 2024 Edo State governorship election by various political parties that participate in the election was on Wednesday characterized by heated arguments and allegations between members of the All Progressive Congress and the People's Democratic Party. BeeTv News Osarogi Agwebo reports that the inspection of the materials was rescheduled to hold tomorrow Thursday for all parties to reassemble with the register given to them by INEC. The reports.
Let's go inside. Let's go inside. Let's go inside.
Following the Independent National Electoral Commission statement released on Tuesday to make available to the People's Democratic Party the electoral materials used for the conduct of September 21st Edo State governorship election, representatives of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), the All Progressive Congress (APC), and members of several other political parties that participated in the election converged at the INEC head office located at Aduwawa to inspect the materials used for last month's election, although journalists were denied access into the inspection room by some security personnel and INEC officials. It was observed that during the inspection, numerous heated arguments erupted between members of the APC and the PDP. Speaking to journalists immediately after the inspection, the state chairman of the All Progressive Congress, Emperor Jared Tenebe, said the meeting was rescheduled for Thursday as some political parties did not come with the register given to them by INEC, which was among the materials that would be inspected by the various political parties. He alleged that the PDP was seen loading beavers machine brought from the government house into the INEC office.
There are a lot of suspicion here and there because of the fact that I raised earlier on with you guys about the beavers machines that were loaded from government house to this place. And registers were also included. And the reason why register is an issue, you guys are aware that the case between PDP and PDP that is still in the Supreme Court has to do with the candidate of PDP not being registered in Edo. And the register INEC gave to us before the election, we thoroughly looked at it, and it does not have Aswa Igodalo in our register from them. So that's the reason why we want to look at the register they want to give to us critically to ensure that we are not expecting fake registers.
On his part, the solicitor and counsel to the APC, Victor Oyusona, Esquire, said the reschedule of the inspection was on the ground that INEC wanted to start the inspection with the beavers machine, which was against the order of the court that the inspection begins with the voter register.
Yesterday, they invited us here that they are going to start inspection of materials by 10. Our legal team came here and we were served with a schedule just a few minutes ago stating that they want to start with beavers. We drew the INEC officers to the order of PDP obtained by them that says that the inspection of materials should start with the voters register. So upon which order are they complying with when they now say we should start with beavers machine? So they looked at the order and they found out that our objection had merit and said on the basis of that we should start the inspection with voters register. Unfortunately, because we were not carried along in the preparation of the schedule, we didn't come here today with our own voters register. We cannot be expecting voters register when there is no other voter register that we have to do some comparison. So we now applied that in view of the fact that the time has gone and we don't have our voter register here because we were not told where they want to start the inspection. we should adjourn this session to tomorrow.
However, the representatives of the PDP and legal advisor to the PDP did not speak with journalists as they left the premises immediately the inspection was rescheduled. Meanwhile, it was observed that large numbers of the APC supporters were on the ground at the INEC premises. The APC state chairman, Chariot Enebe, said they were on the ground to ensure their mandate is secured, following the allegation of the PDP plan to raise down the INEC office.
I gathered here because we have to protect INEC with the security agencies, because we have it in good authority that they had a meeting about 4 days ago where they planned that they want to burn that INEC so that all the relevant materials that all the relevant materials for the elections will be burnt. So we had to tell our youth, our people to be here so that they can join the security agencies to ensure that nothing is tampered with.
INEC has rescheduled the electoral materials inspection to tomorrow Thursday by 10 o'clock in the morning. Sarogi Agwebo reporting for BeeTv News.
You that we are going to hit the ground, they place proactive security measures and make a stop to all these incessant attacks and secure not only secretariats but secure the state generally. We want to assure the public that they can go home and sleep with their 2 eyes closed. We are going to hit the ground, we are already on ground. We are going to do the needful, secure all those burning areas, and place security, proactive security measures through what? Through aggressive patrol and confident building patrol.
Sincere apologies for that technical glitch. Moving on, Governor Siminalayi Fubara has inaugurated a judicial commission of inquiry to investigate the arson, killings and destruction of properties at various local government headquarters in the state. BeeTv News' Joyce Iyere has the details. This will be brought to you subsequently in the bulletin. The new Commissioner of Police, Bala Mustafa, has assured that efforts are ongoing to restore peace following Monday's attack on some local government secretariats. The Commissioner of Police, Bala Mustafa, gave the assurance when he reported at his duty post at the command headquarters in Port Harcourt. CP Bala Mustafa was unable to say if any arrests were made or casualties recorded in yesterday's attack on some local government council secretariats.
They place proactive security measures and make a stop to all these incessant attacks and secure not only secretariats but secure the state generally. We want to assure the public that they can go home and sleep with their 2 eyes closed. We are going to hit the ground, we are already on ground. We are going to do the needful, secure all those burning areas, and place security, proactive security measures through what? Through aggressive patrol and confident building patrol.
President Bola Tinubu has identified frivolous appeals, alleged intimidation of judges by lawyers, and judgment delivered on grounds of technicalities are major challenges affecting the war against corruption. President Tinubu was represented by Vice President Kashim Shettima at the 6th Economic and Financial Crimes Commission and the National Judicial Institute Capacity Building Workshop in Abuja. BeeTv News' Freeman Osawi has the details.
Vice President Kashim Shettima is here at a capacity building workshop of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission and the National Judicial Institute. He says President Bola Tinubu administration acknowledges that prosecution of corruption has improved remarkably following the justice sector reform in the last few years.
I believe it is in our life collective interest to promote science and aggressive intelligence from an end. It is for this one that I want to thank leadership of the National Judicial Institute (NJI) and the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC).
The newly sworn-in Chief Justice of Nigeria, Justice Kudirat Kekereekun, has already declared a commitment to judicial reforms.
Moreover, financial crimes in Nigeria often transcend borders, making international collaboration essential. It is vital that our enforcement agencies work closely with global bodies such as Interpol.
The current administration will continue to support our law enforcement agencies and the judiciary by ensuring that our laws and rules of procedure are updated.
The collaboration between EFCC and the judiciary is not only significant but essential to the success of the nation's anti-corruption efforts.
The Deputy President of the Senate and the Deputy Speaker advocated for a periodic review of laws relating to economic crimes and the creation of a central database for use by law enforcement agencies.
Society that shuns corruption at every level will put pressure on individuals to act ethically. We must therefore create avenues for civil society, media, and the private sector.
The decision you make impact lives. The decisions you make shape communities. The decisions you make influence the very fabric of our society.
But for President Bola Tinubu administration, the commitment, courage, and patriotism of judicial officers are ingredients that makes the difference in the fight against corruption. Freeman Usawu reporting for BeeTv News.
Olatunji Disu has assumed office as the Commissioner of the FCT Police Command, unveiling his zero-tolerance agenda for crime. CP Disu says he will implement reforms to police operations in the nation's capital that will be intelligence-driven. The reports.
Commissioner of Police Olatunji Disu arrives the FCT Police Command. He is received by a guard of honor and senior officers of the command. The new Commissioner of Police of the FCT Police Command does not mince words as he reveals his policing agenda.
To those who seek to disrupt the tranquility of the FCT, I send a clear and resolute message. My tenure will be marked by a zero-tolerance approach to all forms of crimes and criminality. We will not waver in our commitment to safeguarding our community, ensuring that law enforcement is both effective and respectful of the rights of all citizens. I also aim to strengthen our partnership with the local organizations, community leaders, and other stakeholders. Together, we will foster that trust and collaboration on innovative strategies to address the security concerns that affect our residents.
CP Disu takes over from Ben Igwe, who has been promoted to the rank of an Assistant Inspector General of Police to take charge of Zone 7. Oluwatoyi Oyidola reporting for BeeTv News.
The member representing Ego Ikpobaoka Federal Constituency at the Federal House of Representatives, Honorable Murphy Osaro Moriyi, has attracted a culture, orientation and sensitization program for selected junior secondary school students in Ego Ikpobaoka Federal Constituency, Edo State. BeeTv News' Deborah Joseph reports that the event, which held at Lydia Group of Schools, Ibadan City, will last for 3 days. The report is presented by Best Orator.
Their cultural orientation and sensitization program which took place at Lydia Group of Schools, Benin City, saw a large number of students from various schools of Ego and Ikuboka Federal Constituency who participated in the program facilitated by the member representing the Federal Constituency, Honorable Murphy Osaro Omoyi. The program aims to promote the rich cultural awareness and heritage preservation among young Nigerians, recognizing education as the foundation for building a brighter future. In a remark, member representing the Iguanipobaha Federal Constituency at the Federal House of Representatives and facilitator of the program, Honorable Murphy Osaro Omoyi, stated that the program seeks to promote cultural awareness and to preserve cultural heritage and passing on traditions to the next generation. He also stated that education is the foundation upon which the future is built.
This program is a unique opportunity for us to play both pillars, ensuring that our young minds not only excel academically but also develop a strong cultural identity that respect our traditions while embracing global values. In Ego, we are committed to fostering an environment where every child has access to quality education, cultural pride, and opportunities to become leaders of tomorrow. As representative of the future, the students gathered here today are a testament to the great potential that exists within our constituency. Let today mark the beginning of a journey that celebrates knowledge, not just curiosity, and instills values of integrity, hard work, and cultural awareness. Together with the cooperation of parents and teachers and government, we can ensure that our education system continues to grow in strength and excellence.
High point of the event was the cultural dance competition amongst the various schools present. The event also featured bead making, explosive designs geared towards promoting the rich cultural heritage of Edo State in particular and Nigeria in general.
Then, this is a bead. The first item I'm holding is a bead. It is a traditional bead.
Speaking to BeeTv News, some guests lauded the program as they say it will foster and instill an awareness the rich cultural heritage of Nigeria, while lauding Honorable Murphy Osaro Omoyi, member representing Ego and Ikuboka Federal Constituency, for facilitating the initiative to Edo State.
For the Honorable to have sponsored this particular program, that means that the momentum of that cultural heritage is to be sustained. So it is a welcome development.
For him to have, thought it wise to bring this to the school, the education